Hello YouTube, welcome to my new series, the Thomas Was Alone playthrough series. I'm going to be doing chapter 1 today, and then probably one next week as well.
Thomas was alone. Wow, a weird first thought to have.
Thomas is this rectangle that you can move around and has a shadow, and it's awesome and amazing. And you do things.
Thomas decided to start listing his observations for posterity. 1. The whole alone thing. 2. Portals. They led somewhere. He'd yet to work out where. 3. Falling. Thomas was absolutely fantastic at falling. He was almost as good at falling as he was at observing.
Yeah, this game is amazing. It's on Steam at the moment. Go and buy it because you'll love it.
Okay, interesting. Thomas couldn't fall past this block. Think, damn it, think! What if there was some kind of inverted fall? Some way to... what's the word? Jump.
Yeah, I'm not going to be talking much through this one because there's so much talking, and
It worked! Thomas had solved the great inverted fall mystery.
you really have to keep up with the talking to get the plot, really, so I'm not going to be talking too much, but I will when I can.
A big jump. But Thomas noted there was no real danger in missing it. The world didn't want him to fail here. It was pushing him, but gently.
Yay. Basically I'm just going to go to point 9 of this.
This all seemed a little dangerous. The world was not to be trusted. It was unstable, and it seemed to Thomas that it could let him down at any moment.
What was I saying? I was saying I'm going to go to point 9 of this, and then stop, and next week will be...
Thomas wondered whether the portals were actually taking him anywhere. He felt like he was making progress, but there wasn't really any way to know. He seemed to be moving predominantly up and to the right, which might, or might not, be important.
Yeah, I'm going to do one of these every week, one chapter at a time, and then start a new series after I finished.
It might have been paranoia again, but Thomas could have sworn the world was becoming more complicated. It always seemed to be one step ahead of his skills. It had been designed just for him. He wondered why. Was the world testing him? No, too obvious. Something about the boiling, toxic, glowing water intimidated Thomas.
Whoops.
He didn't like it. He certainly didn't want to swim in it.
Whoops. There you
He
go.
made another mental note. 4. Water. Not good. To be avoided.
I think that's a mental note for everyone. Unless you're a swimmer, or a diver, or a fish.
The loneliness was getting to Thomas. No amount of observation or obsessive note-taking could combat that.
That line is so sad. It's the rectangle, and I think that line is sad. Does it make me sad? Probably. No. Oh, phew. Whee! Oh.
Thomas had a new theory.
Whoops.
The world was training him. He could feel himself getting smarter. There was the mental list to consider. Over the minutes and seconds since his spontaneous generation, he'd become a pretty skilled jumper.
Yeah, he's good at keeping people warm.
He just wished he had someone to share it with.
Aww. Stop feeling sorry for a rectangle. And
Chris
that's
took
where I
an
end it
immediate and deep
for
dislike to the
today.
skinny rectangle. Who the
We'll carry
hell
on with
did
this
this Thomas think
next
he was?
week with the introduction of Chris. Ta-da!